Hello, today we are going to make the header section or the navigation section of a website. This is the logo, these are the navigation links, sign in button with the hovering effect. While inspect, the button will appear here, then the navigation links will appear in the vertical form here. Okay, today we are going to make the complete navigation bar of a website with the hovering effect and a complete responsiveness. This is the logo, these are the navigation items, and this is the navigation sign in button, and then the button with the navigation list, and then close the button here like this. Okay, today we are going to make this by using Visual Studio Code. In Visual Studio Code we have some images, the image for the background that we have used. In Style CSS we have the main SCSS folder, and here some JavaScript and index.html. Okay, we are going to make this today. For this purpose, we need to make a new folder, name it header, then open it in the Visual Studio Code. After opening it, create a new file with the name of index.html, enter, then again create a main.scss file, and then again create a script.js, the JavaScript file. These three will appear here. In the index file, we will have to press the shift, then the 1, and press enter, then this will appear here. Okay, now close it. Because we also need a picture, so we can copy the picture. Because we need the picture, so I have copied the picture and going to place it here in the header folder with the name of image, and then place the picture here with the name of 1. This is the same picture that we have used. This is the picture that we are going to use today. Close it. Now open the Visual Studio Code. In here, in title, we are going to name it HTML coders, and then watch as go live. Close it, and here it will appear HR coders. Okay. Now we are going to connect this index file, HTML file, to the main CSS file. For this purpose, I am going to use a link. For this purpose, I am going to use a link. For the link, we are going to write link, then enter in the style sheet. As you know, the style.css is created here, so we are going to write like this: style.css.main CSS. Okay, then this will connect to the main CSS folder. And to connect our JavaScript with the index.html, deep in the bottom by using the link like this. And in this script, we are going to write source with the enter, and going to place script.js here. Then it will be connected to the JavaScript file. Okay, Now moving further, while creating a header, we are going to write like this. For the comments, we can use this, this, then the comment will appear, and then we can write header from here. Okay. Now we are going to write the header. For this, we are going to use a class with the name of header. It means header with the class of header. Okay, then the header will be created with the class of header, and in here we can write an anchor point with the class of logo, then enter. And in href we don't want to send it anywhere, so we are going to use the hash, then tab it, and then write hr coders. Okay. Then moving further, we are going to use the nav with the class of main nav, then enter. In the class of main nav, we are going to use the unordered list with the class of main nav list. As you can see, this is the main nav that we are going to use. Again, in unordered list, we are going to use list with the class of main nav item, then enter. And in this, we are going to use an anchor point with the class of main nav link. Okay, and we don't want to send it anywhere, so we are going to use the hash, then tab it, and then here we can write okay. Then this will be appeared here. As you can see, this will be appeared here. Okay. Then in home, then we can copy it, the link portion, and place it 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times. We can change this home to about, this gallery home to gallery, this home to contact, and this home to sign in button. We don't need this link, so we are going to delete it. As you can see, it will be appeared here: home, about, gallery, contact and sign in button. Okay. Then we need to convert this sign in button like this in the further form then. So for this purpose, we are going to change the class of this item by using main nav cta, then copy it and place it here. Then the list is closed, unordered list is closed, and the navigation is also closed, and here is the complete display. We also need these two buttons. As you can see, these two buttons, the menu button and the cross button. We also need these two buttons. For this purpose, we are going to use the iron icons. In our iron icons, we are going to copy this in the usage form. We are going to copy this and then place it here in the exactly above the JavaScript. Okay, then it will appear like this. We can enter it and separate from them both, and for using the icons. We are going to click the icons, and we can write menu. We can write menu, and the menu line will appear. Then click it and click it too, then it will be copied. Then move back to your code, and now we are going to write a button with the class of button mobile nav. In button mobile nav, we are going to place that copied icon, and then again this is the menu outline that we are going to use. Then again we need the close outline too, so we are going to write close, close. Then we are going to use this. This will appear, copy it and move to your code and place it here. Then the menu outline and close outline will be appeared here. You can see we don't need this, we can close it here. Then this will appear. Now we are going to make changings like this, and then this. Okay, then moving back to the code, we are going to name them with a class. For this we are going to write a class with the name of icon mobile nav. Okay, and copy it and place it here. Okay, this is the thing that we have created by using HTML. Now remove the spaces if you want. If you don't, then you don't have to remove them. Now moving back to the main CSS folder. So this was our HTML that we have created. Now moving to the main CSS folder. In main CSS folder we are going to use some things. First, for the responsiveness, we are going to create a BP large for the 75 EM, and this is for 1200 pixels. Okay, we also need some colors. For this we are going to use color primary, and the color is we can write like this: 181B19. This is the primary color. Then we can copy it and paste it like this. Okay, I am going to change the primary color to secondary color, then white, and then yellow, and then red. Going to change them to, for this I am going to copy them from here. As you know, these are the same thing. Copy it and paste it here. You can also have your own colors. I need these colors, so I am going to use these colors. Okay, then some basic programming for all before and all after. For this, padding is 0, margin is 0, and box sizing is inherit. What is the purpose of this? This is the purpose of this, that there is no padding, no margin, nothing. Okay. Then further moving to the HTML. In HTML, box sizing to the border box and font size to the 62.5%, and then body, for the body, overflow X to hidden. Okay, as we don't need any overflow. And now here we need to create this image or place this image in the website. So for this purpose we are going to use background, and in background we are going to place the linear gradient, and in linear gradient we are going to use to right bottom, and to right bottom we are going to need a RGBA color, and the color should be for my website or for my likeness. I am going to use the color primary. Color primary and 0.7 opacity. Then second color is color secondary, and the percentage is 0.7. okay. Color primary and color secondary, the spelling are wrong. We can copy them from here and place it here. Okay, color secondary. Okay, now moving further, we are going to place the URL, and in URL we are going to use the image, and in image I have named it 1. okay, in URL image 1, then the image will appear here. Okay, as you can see there are some gaps appeared here, not like this. These are some gaps. We can convert it by using something like this. Background size to cover, background position to center, minimum height to 100, viewport height, and position to relative. As now the linings are disappeared, and you can see the gradient will appear. The gradient have appeared. Okay, now moving further to the header portion, we can write a comment. Header starts from here. In header we are going to use dot for the class header. Then in header we are going to display it into the flex, then it will be appeared like this. It will be appeared in the flex form. Then go back and change the further settings. Justify content to space between, align item to center, padding I'm going to use here some special padding because I need this padding. For the top I'm going to use 2 rem. For the right I'm going to use 6 rem. For the bottom I'm going to use 0, and for the left I'm going to use 6 rem. Okay. Overflow X to the hidden and backpace visibility to hidden. So you can see here these are appeared here by using these functions. Now moving to the logo section. For the logo, this is the logo that we are going to change to now. For the logo we are going to dot for the class, and logo. For logo we are going to write font size to 3 rem, color to color white, I think so, and then it will be appeared here. Then font weight to, I'm going to use bolder. You can choose whatever you want to choose, and text decoration to none. And these are the style for the coder, HR coder, or the logo that I am going to use. Now we are going to change this. For this purpose we are going to use main nav, class main nav. Okay, and we are going to use and list, and in list we are going to write list style to none. Then the list style, the little dots will be disappeared. As you can see, in the main nav, in the list we are going to change the style of the list, then we will move to the item, then we will move to the link. As you can see, item don't have anything other than the link, so we will move from the list to the link. And in the list we have changed the list style to the none. Now we are going to change the display to the flex. Gap, we are going to add some gap to 3 rem, I think so, that's enough. And this here you can see. Now we are going to change the link and link, and in link we are going to write text decoration to none, font size to 3 rem, font weight to bold, I'm going to use bold, sorry, and color to color yellow, I think so. This will fit. Nah, this is good. We are looking like this. Now we are going to add the hovering effect. For the hovering effect, we are going to use and hover, and going to change the color to color red, I think so. So here it is. Okay, now going to call to action button and call to action button. Why we are going to call to action button? Because we need some space between the sign in button and these navigation links. For this purpose, we are going to the sign in button. For call to action, transform to translate x to 30 rem. Let's see what happens. That it will be moved here. Okay, you can see this this was the original website that we were copying, and we have created something like this. Now we have to disappear it or hide it exactly like this. For this purpose, we are going to use main CSS, and in main CSS we are going to use, we can write like this: class button starts here, as we can write like this. Okay, and in buttons we are going to use the button mobile nav, and in mobile nav we are going to use border to none. Then the border will disappear. As you can see, the border is disappeared. Then outline to none, then the outline will be disappeared. Then background to none, the background will be disappeared. And then we can change its color if you want, like this. I want to change its color to, we can write color and we can use the same color. Okay, then it's its color. Okay, and now we can change its size. For this we need to move to icon mobile nav. You can also copy them from here. Okay, I am writing it. You can use your classes, and we're going to change the font size to 4M and cursor to pointer. Then here it is, the cursor is pointer and the font size is 4M. Now we need to hide it from here, so it will be appeared when the website moves to the 1200 pixels, less than the 1200 pixels, then it will be appeared like this. We are going to remove this or hide it. For this purpose we need JavaScript, and in JavaScript we are going to write some code like this. Code like this, like constant. We are going to name the constant button nav element, and in button nav element we are going to place our document dot query selector. Here it is query selector, and in query selector we are going to use our class button mobile nav, and we can copy it and place it here, and can change the header element, document to query selector to header, okay. Then in header button nav element dot add event listener to click, and the function should be function, and this function is going to be header element to class list dot toggle when nav open. Close it and close it. In this code we are saying, or we are using a constant with the name of button nav element, and in button nav element we are going to place, in JavaScript we can place like this. We have to write document query selector, and in query selector we are placing the button mobile nav class, the class that we have used here, okay. And then again we are creating a constant with the name of header element, and we are placing the header, and then we are commanding the button nav element, this constant button nav element, to add an event listener. We are adding an event listener, and on that event we have to click. This is the function that we are going to use. Then the button nav element in the header will toggle to the open nav. It means that we are going to click in the header section, then it will toggle like this, open nav and close nav. I can show you like this. Let me check here. It is open nav in the header class. You have to check or see here. Here it is open nav, close, open nav, close nav. It will be toggled like this, and for this purpose we are using the JavaScript code. This is the JavaScript code, okay. Now moving back to the main CSS folder, and we need to hide this, and for this purpose we are going to use, we simply have to go to the button, and then we are going to use display to none, and then this will be disappeared, okay. As you can see, this main nav is not okay, so we are going to the main nav and change it to transform to translate x to -50 rem. So it will be appeared like this, and then the buttons are hidden. Now we are going to use the media query, and for media query we are going to use at the rate of media then only, then screen, and maximum width to that we have created BP large, and in this we are going to write our terms and condition or our style, and for this we are going to use position to absolute, top to 0, left to 0, height I am going to use 98 viewport height, width to 98%, background color to, let's choose color black. So now we can move it to like this, then this will appear like this. So we are going to change, as you can see this is appeared when we have moved less than the 1200. So we are going to change it further. Transform to translate x to 0, then this will be appeared. Now we are going to change them line by line, but we need to fix this. Display to flex, align items to center, justify content to center, opacity to 0, visibility to none, pointer events to none. We are doing all of this because we don't need to appear any of this thing here. Okay, for this we are doing this none, opacity 0, visibility to 0, pointer event to none, and transform to translate x to 100%, transition to 0.5 seconds, or we can use S, backface visibility to hidden, and overflow to hidden. As you can see, this is not showing, so we need to remove something or convert them into the comments, so we can see now it will be it is here. You can see it is here. Now again we are going to convert these 4 items or 4 styles into the comment section, so we can see it here, and then we can change them, the navigation list, according to our need. For this purpose we are going to move to the list, and in list we are going to use the media query. We can copy it from here and we can write it our new one, media screen media only screen, media only screen, and max width to, then here we are going to write flex direction to, direction to column, and then it will be displayed in column. Then the sign in button, we are going to the CTA and we can copy this, and in CTA we can place it here, and then we can change transform to translate x to 0, then it will be here. This was the extra comma or semicolon that I have placed. So now it is here. The buttons are not present, and it is present like this. So we need to hide it, so when the button is clicked and then this will be appeared. So for this purpose we are going to uncheck or remove the comments from here. Okay, now the opacity will be 0, visibility will be 0, pointer event to the none, and translate x to 100. Then here it is hidden. Now we need to add the buttons here. So for this purpose we are going to move to the button section, and in button section we are going to write the media query on the buttons. As you can see, add media only screen and max width to AP large, and here we are going to use our media query display to block. Okay, now these are here, you can see. Now moving to the, now we need to hide this cross and display this menu. Then we need to display this menu and hide it. For this we are going to move here. We are going to write icon mobile nav, and in here we are going to use name, and in name we are going to write close outline, and in close outline we are going to use some media query, and we can copy it from here, place it here and display it to none. So it will be removed. Now we only have to display this portion that we have removed. For this purpose we are going to use, after main nav we are going to use the open nav, and in open nav we can also add class from the JS. Okay, and in open nav we are going to use nav open dot main nav, and here we are going to opacity to 1, so it will be displayed, visibility to visible, and pointer events to auto, then transform to translate x to 0, and backface visibility to visible. So this will be appeared here. Now only we have to remove this and paste it here in this place. For this we are going to move to the, we can copy it here and paste it and change, and we can change the menu outline and display to none. So it will be appeared like this. It is exactly like this that we have here, and we have created exactly like this with the hovering effect. With the hovering effect you can save. So today we have created this navigation bar with the hovering effect and with some responsiveness like this. So if you like this video, please like it, share it and comment, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.